I'm the Safer Neighbourhood Sergeant for Shirebrook. Joined the team a couple of years ago. We had no volunteers at all on the team at that point. And in that time I've brought 3 active volunteers to work with us. The impact has been phenomenal. One example, police have been to a domestic violence job in the past. Without volunteers, we used to hand a radio to the victim who's in shock and is scared to death, and we'd ask them or expect them to communicate with us via an interpreter, via a language line service. Having volunteers who actually represent the society that I serve, people from Eastern Europe on my team, is able to bring a platinum service. We're able to talk to victims from people in their own community, and basically we just represent a lot more the community that we serve. That's the Pelian principles going back a long time, where we are the people and the people are the police. Well, I like to think that volunteers have allowed us to go back to that and to offer a much higher standard for the communities we serve. I'd never show any favouritism, so I'm going to talk about achievements of all 3 of my volunteers. First one I had was Natalia. Within a very short space of time, she became Volunteer of the Year. She had a lot of competition across the 95 Safer Neighbourhood teams, but she achieved that because of the contributions she made to the work she did in Shirebrook. I've currently got a lady on the team, a Polish lady called Janetta. She's adding masses and masses of value. She's great out in the community, and she wants to become a PCSO ultimately, and I'm pretty sure that we can help her achieve that, and that'll be fantastic. And then the last one has become a bit of a legend. That's Adrian. He came across to Shirebrook when he was only 6 years old, and even at that age he knew he wanted to be a police officer. And I interviewed Adrian 2 years back, welcomed him on the team as a police volunteer. A few months later he went for Special Constable, so it was a great achievement to see him move from PSV to Special Constable, and now he's going through the process of becoming a police officer. All departments across the force, in some way or another, can benefit from having volunteers. I know, for example, that CID department, they're just opening their arms and welcoming volunteers onto their teams. Now, I know they work very differently. I know they deal with serious and complex crimes, but my thoughts are that whatever department you work in across this force, there is a role and a place for volunteers, and if we choose the right people and we offer them the right support and give them the right training, then we can only benefit across the force, and all teams need to recognise that. There is no doubt at all that austerity is here to stay for at least a few more years, if not many more years. So I know for a fact that Safer Neighbourhood teams are being reviewed again. We're looking at potentially cost savings across the force. So the future, without a shadow of a doubt, is to continue thinking outside the box, to continue welcoming volunteers to my team, and other teams need to do the same if they've not already started, and accepting that they can add masses of additional value without it actually costing more